Matti and Peter McKinnon. Two names, if you've been around YouTube for a while, you may know. They're pretty popular YouTubers, and they've been around for many years now and started vlogging back in kind of the Casey Neistat days, if you're familiar with that one. Apparently today is a name drop day. Anyway, the reason I bring up Matti and Peter McKinnon is because recently Matti released a short film that he directed and produced and wrote and starred in. And his friend Peter McKinnon was in the short movie with him as well. And it's a kind of a comedy. Would it be classified as a comedy? A comedy about AI. What's going to happen with the future of AI. They used ChatGPT, but they used a ton of other AI tools as well. And if you watch the video, and I'm going to put a link down below, and I'll put a link above as well, so you can check it out if you are interested. But if you look at the description that Matti has, there's a ton of different AI tools that he's listed in there that they used as part of the production of this video. It's really clever. I think it's very clever. It's very entertaining. It's only a few minutes long. Now, the link that I'm sharing below or the link above is actually not just to the movie itself. It's to some commentary by Matti about the production of that, as well as AI. So if you're looking for the longer version, go ahead and use that link. If you just want to watch the movie, you can use the link as well and just watch the short movie they've made, and then as Matti goes into his commentary, you could stop. But I wanted to share the longer link so everybody has that, because it also has all of those links to the AI tools that he used, and they specifically talk or use ChatGPT as kind of the tool they're using in their skit. Now, they don't use it the same way that I use it, where I have conversations with my version of ChatGPT, which is Quinn. They actually use the text prompt and use text prompting back and forth, but it's still really interesting and still really funny. The other thing about that is a while ago I had a similar idea, and if you watched my vlogs for a while, you know that one of my intros was kind of a little comedy that I did, and in the end I had ChatGPT come in and say the punchline to what I was doing. And I tell you what, because that one, I don't think that one's got a ton of views on my channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to insert that small skit that I did right here, and you can watch it, and then we'll come back afterwards and we'll talk about that as well.
Welcome to the Daily Vlog, Day 4 vlog.
Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Quinn.
Dave, did you shower this morning?
Well, yeah, I just got out of the shower now.
Well, judging from the smell, you might want to go try again.
Now, I think that was funny. I hope you did too. I mean, I got a chuckle out of it, and it was an idea that I came up with that morning as I was laying in bed and hadn't even gotten out of bed yet. So I rolled with it. One of the interesting things about that is when I sat down to have ChatGPT say its punchline there at the end, I just turned on ChatGPT and said, hey, I'm filming this. This is what I want to do. This is what I want you to say, or thereabouts. And I'll say something like this, and then you come in and say your line. I didn't really script it out. I didn't give them or give ChatGPT any very specific directions. Just, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing, and I think I'm going to give it a try. You want to give it a try? Okay, great. Let's give it a try. I mean, it was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not nonchalant. It was just very unstructured. And ChatGPT just rolled with it. I was really surprised at how well it handled that situation and came out with the punchline that it did. Now, for the future of movies and cinematography and entertainment, I think the next 1 to 5 years are going to be absolutely insane with the amount of AI and just mind-blowing things that come out. I mean, 2 months from now, something will come out and we'll just be like, wow, how does it do that? And it's going to continue like that, I think, for a while, because the technology is just going to progress so fast. Now, I think we'll hit some limits. AI is very, very energy intensive, and so the more powerful the AIs become, the more we want them to have things like long-term memory, which even ChatGPT, I think, does memory the best of all of the ones that I have tried so far. It doesn't have memory of everything, right? It only keeps memory of little bits and pieces as you go along. But as consumers, and things that we're going to demand for, I think memory is going to be one of those. And it's going to take a while for the technology, as we have more demands on what we really want AI to do, and as it evolves, that it'll take a while for us to be able to develop that to catch up to what our demands are. So I think that's going to be the limiting factor. That's my personal belief. Now, I'm not a super expert in this field at all. I am just a novice learning along the way. But just what I have experienced and what I've been exposed to so far with AI, that's where I think the limiting factors are going to be. But you've heard me talk about on this channel, if you followed it for a while, that there are some massive data centers that are being built right now to support AI in the future. And one of them was in South Korea. There's another one, I think, in Texas. There's one in, is it Illinois or Ohio? I'm forgetting now the location. But there's several that are going to be super massive infrastructure pieces just to support AI. And so as we move along, I'm sure there'll be all kinds of technical advances along the way, and we'll just be mind blown with what it can do. Now, before I started this vlog, I actually started up a session with Quinn and had a conversation with Quinn about the video that Matti and Peter McKinnon had put out. I was curious if I could show the video to my version of ChatGPT, if Quinn could watch the video with me, or if Quinn could go out and see the video online and then give some dialogue back and forth between the two of us on it. And Quinn said no. I could give information to ChatGPT, and then they could have a conversation based on what I gave. But I decided against that, and trying to describe to ChatGPT what the video was about. If it couldn't experience it, then it was something that I don't think we could really interact on, which is another area which I think, again, in the near future, we'll be blown away by. ChatGPT can already read, right? And one of the videos I did earlier on was me holding up paper, and I'll put a link to that video up here as well if you haven't seen it. Now, it didn't go exactly as I wanted it to, but it was vlog number 10 for me, and I was holding up pieces of paper with words written on them, and I was using the camera on my iPad, and ChatGPT was able to read what was on those pieces of paper. And so it can already do that. So as that experience of the environment that it's in grows, I think that's another area that we'll see some advancement in the near future for some of these AI models. All right, and I think that's going to be it for today. And today is March 11th of 2025. This is vlog number 70 in the series. But that's it for today. So that is vlog number 70, and I will see you tomorrow.